for those saying that Tesla's demand is drying up, California sales in 2022, demand for Tesla's up 83% this year, in stark contrast to all the other brands, if I pull this up right here, that are literally cratering.
And that's not just
And
EVs. They're not just the number one and number two selling EVs. They're number one is two selling vehicles.
so this is, yep, top 30 selling brands this is just California. We'll get to the US in a second. Tesla up 83%, and pretty much everyone else just gets worse and worse here, as you can see. Chrysler down 58%.
Amazing.
So much for Tesla demand drying up. Another thing that was interesting, auto, historically, the OEMs, they have a high CapEx rate. They're spending tons of money. It's a lower margin business. It's very cyclical. There's no recurring revenue and, very fickle, consumer demand. And obviously we've got lots of competition here, but it just got me wondering, now that we're heading into like a rough time here and moving forward, even when we get back to the good times, how does legacy survive when so much of the revenue came from maintenance and EVs will require little to no maintenance? I mean, that's a huge problem I don't really hear anybody talking about. And yeah, you just tie that with the cratering demand. I mean, how does that demand magically turn around? I don't know.
Oh, I know. And you think about the fact that when it comes to legacy auto, their sales are based on selling them to their dealerships, not to actual consumers. That's up to the dealer to do. So the numbers could be slightly inflated because they're selling them to the dealers. And if the dealers don't sell them, it doesn't matter because according to GM, they did sell them. So, those numbers can be swayed a little bit. So when you start doing direct sales on vehicles that they already say they're not making any money on, where are you going to get your revenues from? Where are you going to get your margins from? You're not. Like, you have no profits coming in. And if you're taking away the only segment of your business that was bringing in profits, you're toast.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point too. I feel like I had a bunch of other Tesla stuff I'm trying to find here, but I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah, I know we've got Indonesia. Some rumors coming out of there. That will be exciting. I do have a feeling they're going to end up putting a factory there. I'm very much into the reading of body language, and Elon was very excited talking about Indonesia and the potentials there. So it sounds like the frustration they had with India is the complete opposite in Indonesia, and they really want to work with Elon and Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, according to the country's head of investments, it does sound like they are already building not only the battery factory but also an electric vehicle factory. It sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I had said, and even he said in his interview or his statement that he was like, nothing of this is confirmed, so we don't know. But it sounds like that is what's going to happen. So I have a feeling by the end of the year, and I mean, we're shaping up for an exciting August. So we might get some of this news by the end of the summer about a new factory.
Yeah, and I found what I was looking for here. So the U.S. sales overall for electric vehicles, first top 3 spots: Tesla. Model Y, 52,000 sold. Model 3, 47. Model S, 9,000. Fourth place, a distant fourth place, Ford Mustang Mach-E, just under 7,000 sold, and the rest are even lower. It just drops off from there.
Yeah, I mean, now granted, like, yes, and I'm rooting for all of them to come up and have their vehicles as well and really drive us all to EV adoption across the world. But like, you can't catch up to somebody who's already like a freight train ahead of you.
Yeah, and it just came out too. Hyundai came out. Someone sent me this article. Hyundai investing in a electric vehicle plant. Guess what their numbers are? They are saying this plant will be built by 2025 and have a production capacity of 300,000. And this comedy just like reinforces my belief that's growing that, I think we may see a scenario where Tesla, VW, and BYD maybe, or, maybe one or two more really gobble up 60, 70% of this market, and everyone else is going to be left just very tiny portions, fighting for, there's going to be 50 companies fighting for 30% of the market. I mean, at this rate, if that's true, I know they're building some vehicles elsewhere, but even now, it seems like they needed a fire lit under the butt, and they still are not moving fast enough.
I know. I strongly feel like we're going to be very much like the smartphone market, and you're going to have, there could be a lot of players out there, but there's going to be two or three big ones, and the rest are just picking up scraps.
Yeah, with Tesla and an Indonesia factory combined with the 4 gigafactories they already have, I mean, they could get, if not to 10 million vehicles, pretty close to it, I would think. And yeah, I mean, at that point, most of the market, not going to be much left for the competitors to catch up in 2030.
Yeah, no kidding. And yeah, I just can't see them catching it. That's it. They're just going to take it, and these next 3 years are really going to show us what they can do.
Yeah, it's a great place to wrap up. I guess we're running out of time here.
Yes, we're out of time. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hope this brings us good luck going forward after number 13, and we will see you all later.
Yes, hopefully the worst is behind us.
Yes.
See you, Tim.
See you later, Ben.